Turning 16 did not change my life, but stopping these things did. This isn't advice from someone who has figured everything out. I'm still building, I'm still confused, but these are the things that I consciously stopped doing because I know they helped me. Here's number one. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I used to wait till I felt ready enough, till I was smart enough, until I felt prepared enough. And shocker, the that moment never came. I stopped waiting. I started posting when I was uncomfortable. I started building before I felt comfortable, before I felt ready. This doesn't come from feeling ready, it comes from execution. When every nerve of your body says to stop, it comes from repetition, not readiness. That's number two. I stopped consuming without creating. I used to consume a lot before I started this channel. Self improvement, even though I used to watch it, didn't really connect with me because I just kept on watching and watching without implementing anything in my actual life. I used to watch all of the self improvement videos and business videos, all of the motivation that you could think of, David Goggins, Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzhi, you name it. It felt productive, but it didn't change a damn thing about my life. So I made a rule, a simple one. If I consume, I have to create. Even something small. This shift changed how I consumed, and I started feeling the changes when I actually started consuming this way. Because this cycle kept me from over consuming and helped me build something alongside it. Truth number three, I stopped lying to myself. Pretending I was working when I knew I wasn't. I stopped feeling productive even though I didn't do anything good. Pretending I was working even though I was actually avoiding discomfort, planning, overthinking, all of the things that you could imagine, except doing the one thing that I should. Watching the same advice, the same videos, none of that was progress. Honesty is uncomfortable, but it's powerful. And doing this was actually a favor in disguise. This helped me differentiate what I was doing wrong and what I was doing right. This helped me identify what was actually working for me and what was not, to do the things that actually mattered for me. Truth number four, I stopped caring about looking impressive or looking perfect. I wanted to look smart, mature, ahead of my age, as they would say. That made me fake. That made me something and someone I was not. Now I would rather look honest than being impressive on paper. Real progress looks boring from the outside. It looks bland. It looks like it doesn't have any life to it. But that is what works. That is what keeps you going forwards. Nothing that is not boring, that is not repetitive, works. Even this channel, it is growing because I'm putting in the work, and putting in the work consistently is never a stimulating thing. It is always a boring thing. So boring things are what keep you ahead in life. Do not let any self improvement guru or any other person tell you that doing boring thing is not the way in life, because it is. They're either trying to make a fool out of you, or they do not want to let you improve in life. Truth number five, I stopped trying to do everything. Most people our age want to do everything. They say yes to every single thing that they get. If someone asks them to do something for them, they will say yes without giving a thought. Without even a single thought, they would say yes at every single time. I stopped doing that. Even I was victim of that, but I stopped doing it because I used to think more more effort means more goals. More goals means that I'm actually completing all of them, and that means that I'm actually getting better, way better. But that was the opposite actually. More goals means more effort. More effort means more routines, more pressure to maintain what you're doing across the domains. Now I do fewer things, but I do them consistently enough that they actually matter. Instead of doing 10 things that I do not do consistently, I do 5 things that I do consistently, day in, day out, that actually matter, that actually move the needle forwards. And that makes a bigger of a difference than doing those 10 things ever would. So, if you get anything out of this video, let it be this. And to say no, be the boring friend in life, because boring things and boring people are what the current society needs. No, no economy right now, no society right now needs people that are full of dopamine seeking. They can't stick to one thing. No one wants that. No employer, no employee wants to be like that. So why would you? It's a common thing. You have to be consistent in a specific thing, in specific number of things in life to actually get better at it. You can't expect to be better at a skill by just doing it once and thinking you have mastered it. It doesn't work like that. No matter how much they try to force that view upon you, you have to realize it. And the earlier you realize this, the better your life will be. Because momentum comes from fewer things done throughout an extended period of time, not tons of things that you only do occasionally or when you feel motivated. There is a quiet realization that I got once I turned 16. Growing up isn't about adding new things in your life, it's about removing the things that actually didn't matter in the first place. That skill that you learned and still practice, if it doesn't serve you anymore, it's just sunk cost fallacy at that point. You're just doing it because you have already done it for a long period of time and you do not want to leave it. But you have to, because it's just useless. Most people never do this. Most people think you should keep on adding things on your life, keep on adding new habits, new tactics, new strategies that you can employ in your life. But rather it's the anti-routine that works as opposed to the routine that the self-improvement gurus try to enforce on you. It's the lack of things that you do that propel you forwards. It's the boredom that you give yourself that propels you forwards. It's not the new things that you add in life, but it's more about the things you reject. It's more about the things you neglect. Not special by any means. If anything, I'm normal. Maybe even worse than you. Just stopped doing things that didn't serve me and made me stuck in the position I was, and that gave me space to move forwards. If you're my age, or even older or younger, or any age, it doesn't limit to specific ages. You should give this a try and you should stop doing things that don't serve you. Because why bother doing things that will not benefit you in the long run? That's it for the video, guys. Keep pushing hard, keep doing the things that actually move the needle, as opposed to feeling good about the things that you do. Stay hard, keep on the grind, be consistent, because moving through the hard times, even if it feels like the worst thing to do, is what separates the good from the great. See you in another one. Peace out.